Very warm welcome to StudyIQ. I am Prashant Pavani. I hope you all are doing good. Today is Saturday. It's 14th July. Let's see what we have got in PIB today. And the special topic that I have got for you guys is deadly potholes. We'll go through it. We'll go through the numbers, and we'll also talk about who is responsible with this situation of potholes and fatalities associated with these potholes. But before that, I would like to introduce all of you to our pen drive and tablet courses. As you can see on your screen, we have covered many important national as well as state level exams. All our pen drive and tablet courses are designed by the best faculties of our country. To find out more about it, check out StudyIQ.com. If you have any question or queries regarding it, you can feel free and give us a call on numbers that you can see on your screen. I'll share the PDF of today's discussion with you guys on my Facebook page as well as on my Twitter handle, and make sure you too share it with other people. Don't forget to hit the like button if you have learned something from today's discussion. And today is Saturday, as I told you, so tomorrow, that is Sunday, there won't be any PIB lectures, but now we will meet directly on Monday. So dear friends, let's start our discussion. Deadly potholes. Now look at the figure here that you can see on your screen. Every single day, per day, we lose 10 lives because of these potholes and accidents that are associated with these potholes. If you multiply this by 365 days, then roughly we reach here at 3,597 fatalities took place in 2017 alone. In 2016, it was 2,324. So you can see, roughly speaking, addition of 1,000 more fatalities. This could be because of extra vehicles that we have on our roads in this 1 year, and of course there are other reasons that are associated with it. The shameful thing is that you see here some of the most industrial states, they are very poor performers. It could be that they would have more vehicles, but that is not an excuse, right? 726 in 2017 as far as Maharashtra is concerned. If you compare this figure with 2016, then you find that it was 329 fatalities in Maharashtra. So it's growing, right? It's exacerbating, it's proliferating, you can say. And in Gujarat, it was 228 in 2017. Then you have other bad performers. You have Uttar Pradesh, you have Haryana here, and you go through the numbers of Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, right? All these are worst performers. You see, compare this figure of 714 of Uttar Pradesh with 2017's figure, that is 987, roughly speaking 1,000. This is very, very bad. You can say that 3,600 families are losing their loved ones every year because of this small potholes, small yet deadly potholes that are easy to repair, right? I don't know why we find this sort of inhumanness in authorities and people working in municipal corporations and road owning authorities. We generally believe that this is something that will never happen with us, but you never know. You never know, right? It could be you, it could be me, right? It could be any one of us. And nowadays we have this monsoon season going on, and we know the situation of our cities, our towns and our villages. You find waterlogged in our streets, and this becomes even more dangerous. If you compare this 3,600 figure of 2017 with number of people that we have lost in 2017 because of terrorist activities and Naxal attacks, the total is 803. We are not calculating when we talk about this 3,597 or 3,600. If you add accidents, right, then we lose 1.5 lakh people every year. This is one of the reasons why our roads, Indian roads, are considered as worst, or you can say most dangerous roads in the world. Roughly speaking, 5 lakh people they become disabled because of this accidents that are taking place every year. So 5 lakh disabilities approx, and 1.5 lakh deaths again approximately. So this will add up to what, 6.5 lakh, or roughly speaking you can say 7 lakh, right? This many people, so many people are dying every day in our country. If you compare or if you divide this 1.5 lakh by 365, or number of accidents taking place and number of people losing their lives per day, then it will take you to somewhere around 350. Can you believe this thing? 350 people dying on Indian roads every day. That means that every day a big plane is crashing in our country. This many people are losing their lives. The other thing is, as we have talked about municipal authorities and road owning agencies and the authorities associated, they are the ones who are not repairing it. It's their responsibility. But we know that corruption is going on. We have this very bad culture as well, right? Sab chalta hai, or everything will happen at its own time. This sort of lazy attitude. At the same time, as citizens, we are not aware enough about this sort of safety protocols. As far as wearing helmets is concerned, I don't know why we have this culture in our country that not wearing a helmet is associated with this cool or coolness, you can say, right? Or you can also say that people are not wearing seat belts as well. When we go out there to purchase a car, just imagine if the person will tell you that there is no headlamps in your new car and there is no safety belts as well. Then you will argue with that person that you are paying for the full car, then you will need safety belts. But how many of us genuinely do wear safety belts, or how many of us have observed people not wearing safety belts on the road? So this is a culture that we have to create, right? We have to follow law. It is for us, it is for our safety. At the same time, we have to ask questions. If we find potholes, then we need to share pictures, and we need to see it's a developing country. You find this sort of problem, so we have to be a little bit of activists. You can send emails to your municipalities about things going on in your area, potholes and other things. And if everyone is contributing, this will create pressure on municipalities as well as politicians, and then they have to fix these things. We have one expert. His name is Rohit Baluja. Mr. Rohit Baluja has said this thing that we need to book all those negligent officials, right, who are ignoring this important duty, who are not fixing these potholes. They should be booked under IPC for culpable homicide not amounting to murder. We have this motor vehicles amendment bill. Sadly, it is pending in the parliament because of this frequent disruptions that is taking place nowadays. And Union Minister Mr. Gadkari has said that it has covered everything. This motor vehicles amendment bill has covered this negligent officials and other things, but still it's not clear, like how can we fix this compensation price. Someone losing their lives because of someone's negligence, just 2 lakh rupees and 5 lakh rupees, this is how much our value is as human beings, 2 lakh and 5 lakh. This is not acceptable. Rather than giving this money after accident, right, preventive measures should be taken, right, rather than being curative. We need to take preventive measures that we fix all these potholes, and I don't think so it will cost that much. If you 3,600 into 5 lakh, say for example, and whatever the sum will come, I don't think so we would require that much money. And so many lives will be saved. We are losing so much of GDP as well because of these accidents taking place in our country. All MPs, right, they need to stand up, they need to rise above this party politics, and they need to think about our safety. With this, dear friends, I would like to give you a small example of the benefits of our pen drive and tablet courses. First of all is that 22,500 rupees. This is the price of our UPSC pre and mains course. The other thing is, as far as this coaching classes are concerned, right, they charge you somewhere around 2 lakh rupees. And the good thing about pen drive and tablet course is that if you are a night person, if you like to read in dark hours, then you can have this flexibility, but you will not find this flexibility with traditional coaching classes. So check out StudyIQ.com to find out more about it. Now, an interesting article 80 of our constitution. It's basically associated with nominating members in Rajya Sabha. Now, as per this Article 80, you have this Article 81A and Article 83. If you read these two articles together, then President of India can nominate 12 people, right? 12 persons having special knowledge or practical experience in literature, science, art, social service. They can be nominated by President, and basically this advice is provided by Prime Minister. So you can say formally it is President who is nominating, but actually you can say this Prime Minister is giving green signal or passing the names to President. This is how it works in practicality. Now we have got 4 names on our screen, and I will give you the reason why we have this system, right? Why Constituent Assembly decided that we need to keep a space for 12 members having expertise in different areas. The thing is, I'll give you one example of Javed Akhtar. Now Javed Akhtar is a very famous writer, lyricist, is a storyteller, story writer. Now it's if you look at his career, then you find that he is not a politician, full-time politician, right? After being Rajya Sabha member, yes, he is a politician, but he is not a proper, his profession is not politics. So, but his contributions are very valuable for the nation as well as for the parliament. So you can imagine a person like Sachin Tendulkar who has never been in politics. It would be impossible for that person to stand up for election and then win it. So this is one of the reasons to make sure that we have these experts on board in our parliament. They can add valuable, you can say they can add value to our parliament, its discussion and other things. This thing was created by Constituent Assembly, and you have maximum 12 persons that you can appoint in Rajya Sabha. And I'll give you a question for you, like can you give me the figure how many can be appointed in Lok Sabha, if any, or nobody can be appointed in Lok Sabha? What is the right answer? Make sure you stick your answer in the comment section of this video. With this, our Home Minister is in Bangladesh. We have talked about this thing about Rohingya, that we are going to help them. We are in fact helping them. When I say we are going to help them, we are going to help them by making or constructing houses in Rakhine state of Myanmar. We are going to support construction of houses so that they can be safely rehabilitated. We have already provided medicine, food, tents, clothes and other items to Bangladesh, because Bangladesh is a small country. It is giving, or you can say feeding, somewhere 7.6 lakh Rohingya refugees, and Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries. So it's a big, you can say, pressure on its limited resources. So India is helping Bangladesh and indirectly helping Rohingya people as well. We are also in discussion with Myanmar to sort out this problem as soon as possible. And this is a background about this visit. And now add on, so what we find in today's news is that Home Minister has inaugurated largest visa center in Dhaka. This is state-of-the-art facility. You have this e-token system and everything, because Bangladeshis constitute one of the largest number of visitors from a single country to India. So it is very important that this whole process is effective and efficient, which will be beneficial for both the countries. One thing that I have for you, it's a sort of revision. Pradhan Mantri Sahaj Bijli Ghar Yojana. It's about a Saubhagya. It's also known as Saubhagya scheme. Under Saubhagya scheme, the main target is that each and every household in urban as well as rural area will be provided with electric connection. Now it will be optional. Government will come and knock your door. It will offer you if you want electricity. If you say yes, then it will be provided to you. If you are a poor family, then you don't have to pay anything for connection, right? So this is how it will work. If you are above poverty line, then you don't have to pay all the money in one shot. Installment, you can pay in installment, this 50 rupees per month or something like that. One of the most important thing for you guys, of course we have talked about it many a time, so I'm giving you the gist of this scheme and importance of this scheme, is that It's not just about providing electricity, it is also giving you time. This is most important thing, which is not discussed that many times. Once you get electricity, you can work for extra hours, and this will give you more productivity, more jobs will be created, household pollution because of kerosene lamps and other things will go away, education, health, quality of life, everything will improve because of this electricity. And last item, we have this GST Council, that is apex body, and then you have this group of ministers on GST, and Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Kumar Modi is the head of this GOM. Now GOM has decided that data analytics will be used extensively to track down GST tax defaulters, and once they are caught, proceedings will be carried on those guys. So this is a new thing. It's a very, GST network is having all this important details about it. So this network and data that we have on this network will be processed through this data analytics, and then we'll find out this people who are, or businesses who are ducking GST. That's everything in today's discussion. These are your answers, these are your questions. Again, check out studyiq.com and make sure you share this lecture and hit the like button. Thank you very much.